Hi everyone, welcome back. So before we jump into the video, I just wanted to apologize for my absence during the previous week. I just had a lot going on with school and some different personal things. So basically, anytime that I am not here active on my channel, it is probably because I have a ton of school stuff going on and I just didn't have the time to film the videos. So that's pretty much what happened this past week. I just had so much stuff going on with school. And if I filmed my videos, it would have made me behind in my classes, which obviously I can't afford to do that. So I apologize for that. But this time I'm going to be having the 3 videos up on my channel, and I'm going to try really hard from here for the rest of the semester to get all of the videos up for you guys 3 times a week. This past week was actually also the dog that I had pass away. It was her birthday week. And so that was really, really difficult for me. It was Sydney's birthday. So I don't know. I just needed to kind of take some time to focus on myself and my needs and what was going on. So yeah, thank you guys for being patient. I know that it's been a little bit hard for me to stay super consistent on my channel, but I really do appreciate those of you who stay subscribed, who, stay on this journey with me, because it really does mean so much. And this is my passion. This is what I absolutely love to do. So yeah, thank you guys so much for sticking around and keeping up with me. So anyways, this video is going to be another edition of my makeup collection. Today I'm going to be going over some more single eyeshadows. These are from Looxie Beauty, Looxie, and Karity Beauty. So these are 2 different indie brands who are both cruelty free, and they are so underrated and they are so amazing. Like, I wish that more people were talking about them because they are so good. I absolutely love their eyeshadows. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so I'm going to start off with Karity Beauty, and I'm going to have both of their links listed down below so that you guys can find them easily. But this first shadow is really, really cool. It is more of like a warm taupe, so I think it's really unique. It's in the shade Tart. This is what it looks like. So it's more warm and it's kind of taupey as well. So it's kind of like a warm neutral. I really, really love this shade. I think it's super pretty in the crease. And the thing that I love about this is that you can wear it with cool tone looks or with warm tone looks, which is awesome. The next shade I have is a really pretty shimmery pink shade. So this is what it looks like right here. It definitely has some more of like the shimmer in it. And this one is called Supple. I really, really like this shade whenever I am doing any sort of like pink or purple look. I just think it adds a really nice pop to the look. I really love to use this in kind of like that inner corner to add a little bit of like a spice to the look. I just think it brightens up that inner corner area because it is so light and so beautiful, and it also reflects the light really, really well. Okay, so the next one that I have is a really true orange. This one is in the shade Rush. So if you guys have been around my channel, you know my obsession with Makeup Geek Chickadee, which is really similar to this, but that one is a little more mustard, whereas this one is like a true orange. And I have always thought that it is so hard to get like super vibrant kind of neon colors, very pigmented. But this is the pigment of this eyeshadow. Like, are you kidding me? That is so amazing. I'm going to swatch it for you guys so you can actually see what it does on the hand. So this is what it looks like. And the reason why I chose this color, you're probably thinking like, who the hell is going to wear like a bright orange on their eyelid? But I do, because anytime I'm working with more of like true brown colors and I want a little bit more oomph to the look or a little bit more dimension, I will throw in an orange shade. That's why I love Chickadee so much, because it just adds a little bit more extra And I also love to use these orange shades whenever I am working or like trying to achieve like a sunset eye look. So if I'm using like kind of purples and reds and burgundies, I will throw in this orange shade just to add, like I said, a little bit more dimension. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous on the eyes. The next one I have is kind of like a really beautiful neon pink, and I actually haven't used this on my eyes yet, but I'm super excited to try it. On camera it's pulling a little bit more muted, but in person it's definitely very, here we go, back here it looks a lot better. It's definitely more of like that pop. This one is in the shade Spring Break, and I love Karity shadows because they are so creamy, you guys. Like, they are amazing. This is what it looks like. Look at that pigment. That was literally one swipe down my hand. That is amazing. I'm super excited to use this shadow. I'm going to use it in more of my pink looks that are coming up. But yeah, super, super pretty. The next two shadows are green eyeshadows, which I love green on brown eyes. I just think it is amazing. But this one is in the shade Viper, and this one is definitely more of like that bright kind of Key West green. It's super, super pretty. It has a little bit of shimmer to it, but that's okay because I love shimmer. But this is what it looks like right here. So on the skin, it just gives such a beautiful flush of green. It's not like too bright and too like in your face, but it definitely is a really beautiful green. The next one is more of like an understated green. It kind of reminds me of like the green tea frappuccino from Starbucks, but this one is in the shade Yerba, or Herba, like Herba Mate tea. So this is what it looks like right here. This one does have kind of more of that frost to it as well. And I'll swatch it for you guys. This one's super pretty all over the lid, because it just adds that really like gorgeous kind of wet look because of how satiny and sheeny it is. It's just really, really pretty. I love it. And then the last shadow from Karity that I have is called Beijing. And this one kind of reminds me of Earl Grey tea. I don't know if you guys have ever had that, but it just gives me those vibes, like that kind of color of tea. And I really like this as a like step up from a transition shade whenever you're using cool tone looks, because it's a little too dark whenever you put it on your lid to be like that actual transition shade. But I love it to put into my crease whenever I'm working with cool tones. It's a really, really cool look. Okay, so now we're going to move on to Looxie Beauty, and I have about, okay, sorry, I'm like thinking in my head before I'm talking, but I have 4 matte shades and then 5 shimmer shades. Oh my God, you guys, I love this brand so much. It is amazing. This first one right here is called So Dope, and it is a shimmery taupe color. I love to put this all over the lid whenever I am working with grays or blacks. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. This is what it looks like. Look how pigmented that is. That is insane to me. Like, I am obsessed with this eyeshadow. The next one I have is a duochrome, so it is kind of like a blue-green. This one is in the shade Malibu right here. Oh my God. You guys, I love this eyeshadow. It is so gorgeous all over the lid. All of these shimmer shadows obviously would look gorgeous all over the lid, but this one in particular is absolutely amazing. So it pulls kind of like that green, and then it also pulls kind of like a turquoise blue. It's so freaking gorgeous. The next shadow I have, I would definitely say is more of like that true gunmetal gray, but in a shimmer form. So this one is called Pistol Whipped, which I think is such a cool name for an eyeshadow. I love the names that Looxie Beauty has come up with, but this one is absolutely gorgeous. And I love the pigmentation of their eyeshadows. This is what it looks like right here. It's so freaking pretty. Literally one swipe, you guys. Like, I'm barely dipping my finger into these shadows, and they are just coming out super, super pigmented. The next one I have is a true hunter green, and this one is in the shade Poison Ivy. Again, it is a shimmer shade, so this one would look gorgeous like if you're doing a halo brown. and you pop this into the center of your eye. I just think it would look absolutely gorgeous. I'll swatch this one for you too. So this is what this one looks like right here. As you can see, still really, really pigmented, absolutely gorgeous all over the lid. And then for the last shimmer shade I have, again, this one is kind of cool. It's like a little bit of a duochrome. So it is a blue eyeshadow called Midnight, and then the duochrome kind of pulls a little more silver. So I'll swatch this one for you guys too. But I don't know, you guys. I feel like these indie brands coming out are really trying to steal the game, and I think that they're succeeding at it. So this is what it looks like. Literally, like that pigmentation is insane. I am obsessed with that. Can you guys, like, I freaking die. I love these eyeshadows so much, you guys. I don't know why I don't use them more in my tutorials. I use them more in like real life, but I just feel like it's hard as a YouTuber to use indie brands and kind of get recognized for that. So, but you know what? I don't care. I'm going to start using these a lot more because these are like the loves of my life. So this one right here is a really beautiful kind of blue jean blue. This one is in the shade Giggity. So this is what it looks like. It kind of has that like dark blue jean blue. And this one is a little more gritty, but I think that's because it's such a like deep blue that they had to make it like that. So this is what it looks like right here. But that's literally just one swatch all the way down, but the texture is just a little bit different. So if you're a huge texture person, that one definitely is going to be different for you. This shadow I love so much. This one is in the shade Hustler. I used this whenever I was doing my cut crease for Valentine's Day, and I put this into my crease area. This one is super, super buttery and absolutely gorgeous. But I love this shade, you guys. This is probably one of my favorite purples of all time. This is what it looks like right here. It's just a really nice, neutral, like muted lavender. It is so pretty. I've never seen any other color like it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then the next two shades that I have are kind of more on like the neutral, just everyday kind of look. So this one is in the shade Gone Girl right here. And it definitely pulls a little bit more purple, but it's just a really nice dark shade. I love to use this anytime I'm doing like a really dark makeup look. Sorry, I'm trying to find like space on my hand because I got that blue everywhere. So this is what this one looks like right here. So this would look really, really pretty for a smoky eye. Again, it's super creamy, super, super pigmented. And then the last one that we have is called, oh my God, I just dropped it. Okay, got it back. So this one is called Vino, and this is a really, really beautiful plum shade. So it's this one right here, and I would love to have this like in the outer corner just to kind of darken up that outer corner, but it definitely is more of like that purple plum shade. It is absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, so that completes this video. I'm actually running late to go and see the new Wonder Woman movie, and my husband's like yelling at me right now. But I love Looxie and Karity Beauty, you guys. I'm super, super excited to start using them more in my tutorials. I was just kind of nervous about the reaction that I would get because I know that some people just aren't really into indie brands, but you know what? I am, and that's all that matters. So you guys are going to start seeing more of these eyeshadows and of these different indie brands. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Don't forget to like it if you liked it and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time.